This video provides a brief overview of how to handle it when professors give you sources, especially through Canvas, and you don't have a lot of citation information for it other than that the professor posted something that you want to use in your paper. Now, whether or not you need this lesson for a certain assignment is going to vary. And there's a good possibility that you would use this lesson or need it outside of the classes that you take with me. I have the general pattern listed here at the top of this document, what to put on your works cited list, and how to cite it at the sentence level here with the in-text citation example. Remember that when you're citing sources, there are two places in a paper that you would have some kind of references. One is on the works cited list at the end of the paper, and then inside the paper itself, you have what is called in-text citations, like what you see here with the last name of the author and the page number. Now, this particular example is using a resource that a professor named Stephen Brown posted online. And the thing he put there is called a course pack. We don't have a course pack in this class, or I don't really use them in my classes because I post readings individually and often in an app like Perusall. And so the things that I post for my classes wouldn't be handled like by calling them course pack. You'd call it by the title of whatever the item is. And then you'd have the rest similar to this compiled by, well, it would be my name here, Elizabeth Vincelette, and then whatever the current semester is, and then Old Dominion University. And whether or not you have page numbers is going to depend on what resource that you're using. When you scroll down into this document, you'll see that I have an adaptation of how this could be used in the English classes that you take with me. And then beneath it, I have information on how to make a hanging indent. I'm actually going to add that to my title at the top, how to make a hanging indent. I'm very careful about the titles I give my documents in my Google Drive because when I go searching for a lesson that I want to use that I've already created, I can find it by searching. But I have to name my files carefully in order to be able to find them. On this page, you will see a GIF file here. So you're familiar with these. GIF files are a really good way to show how to do an activity, a quick one like this. You can see that in this one, the writer is making a hanging indent for a Word document over and over again. So if you are in Microsoft Word and you work in there and then you load your Microsoft Word files to Google Drive before turning them in, this is how you would do it if you have your work open in Microsoft Word. Most of you are working in Google Docs. A lot of my students choose to do that. There are a couple of different ways to make a hanging indent in a Google Doc. You can see one here on my screen right now that uses the ruler and the slider. There is another way to do it that I actually don't have in this document, so I'm going to go ahead and add it right now underneath the part here on doing it with the slider. Okay, so the other way is by using format in Google Docs. I'm going to paste that citation there now. And the way you do it is you highlight that citation, you go up to format, and then you go to align and indent. And then you go down to indentation options. And once you go to indentation options, you go to special indent and you go to hanging. It's really personal preference whether you want to do it the way I just did it now through the toolbar and going up to format, or whether you want to use the slider. All you do is click apply and then there's your hanging indent. So Hopefully that information will help you, not just typing, but also figuring out some of the harder things to figure out about citation and what professors give you. Thanks for watching.